around the edges of this racetrack. It's a beautiful part of the country. If you're ever up that way, check out the Pocono Mountains. Pretty cool place to go.
Yeah, and if you're ever up this way, come check out this racetrack as well. Very cool to come to this racetrack. I would have to believe, just from the friends I have telling me how cool it is. Of course, a lot of them have gone to IndyCar races here as well. And have one who unfortunately went to the race where Robert Wickens was injured, but said it was a cool experience nonetheless. And Wickens himself doing pretty much being awesome and getting back into shape pretty quickly. So it'll be cool to see him back on the other side of the racing world, those open wheeler cars. And of course, this being a quick caution, nobody a lap down now that Tim Masters is able to get his lap back as well. So very cool to see that. And we'll try to maximize the green flag racing. You guys can see, hopefully nobody else gets a lap down for the rest of this race.
Yeah, definitely got to keep an eye on the number 80, Kevin Cochran. We've seen him have some pace here in this race. He's going to be starting in the 7th position, the 4th car on the inside line. To his outside, Fernando Matos, and number 17, we've highlighted he had no practice going into this race, has done a fantastic job showing some really good speed. But we'll see what they can do once they get set to go back to green as they enter the front stretch here. Pace cars off. Green flag back in the air here at Pocono Raceway.
And Billy Wise out there staying out on that restart. Gets a very good restart from Alan K. Brazil. We have some ducking and weaving back in the pack. There's Tanner Sharp. Look at him come. He's trying to go for that lead. Of course, he is probably a little bit mad after that last incident. Ooh, some slide in turn 1, but gets a good run nonetheless. Looks like he's going to be going for the lead here in just a minute. Ooh, looks like 17 of Matos around. There's Berardi around. Tim Masters getting involved as well. And a lot of cars getting involved with each other in turn number 1. So it looks like we did have like 3 or 4 wide through that corner, just knocking out space for all those cars to fit. We'll see what happened on the replay. It looks like some contact. Ooh, Johnny Berardi gets shoved up the racetrack a little bit and got into number 17 of Matos, and it was on from there.
Yeah, that's essentially what happened, and unfortunately for Fernando Matos, he got the bad end of the stick. Just a little bit of a nudge got him sideways, and kind of lucky we didn't collect more cars because just where that happened in the mid-packs, Nate Catilla did have a hard hit with the inside wall out of turn number 1. But we're back under caution, and that's probably what that number 3 of Tanner Sharp wanted to see, because he is now up into the 2nd position after that was all said and done, right behind the number 32 of Billy Wise.
Yeah, absolutely, especially because caution laps are a lot better on those tires than green flag laps. Of course, he has a little bit older left sides than